Shopping as a petite is so easy. When shopping online, you know that the clothes are gonna fit exactly how they're pictured on the website. Pants always fit like a glove, sleeves are never too long, and we always end up feeling great about ourselves afterwards. I mean, it's not like we ever get desperate enough to wear children's clothes. First up, we have Hanes. I got their crew neck sweatshirt in extra large and the matching sweatpants also in extra large. As you can tell, I could have probably gotten away with a large in both. Overall, I'm not too crazy about the fit, so I'm gonna pass on these. It's rad that they're starting to do more eco-conscious clothing though. Next, we have Misguided. I went with the black crop sweatshirt because, as we all know, being petite, going with anything crop is like the best hack. And the oversized 80s joggers, which ended up looking awful. As you can see, I am definitely not wearing the same pant that was pictured online. The crotch is really long. Considering this is a part of their petite exclusive line, it's kind of disappointing. You would think that they would realize that the crotch has to be shorter so that your legs would end up looking longer and therefore you end up looking longer. The sweatshirt is great though. I feel like it's kind of hard to mess up a crop fit. It's super flattering. It hits me in the right spots. I really like the raw edge. I think it gives it a little bit extra that it needs. So I'm definitely gonna think about keeping this guy. I did also order these petite black joggers. I know that the fit isn't really what I was going for, but I don't think it hurts to venture outside of what your mission is when you're shopping, because you can always be pleasantly surprised, especially when you're petite. If you are looking for this kind of jogger, I think this is a great option. Next is this Fila Sport half zip jacket and the matching side slit high-waisted pants from Kohl's. I thought this would look good, but I ended up looking like and feeling like a wizard in the worst kind of way. I've been looking for an opportunity to give that too long pant look a try, but I just don't think this is it. The material is way too flimsy, so it ends up looking like I have mops on my feet. And the sleeves are also way too long. I was feeling pretty frustrated at this point. Next is this Champion set that I got from Intermix. I was really optimistic about this, and rightfully so. Without a doubt, this is the refined version of what I've been looking for. The pant fit perfectly. As you can tell, it's a crop version on the model, but it was a normal pant for me. The material is super thick and comfy, really high quality. Definitely something I would wear. It is really weird how these strings are so long, so I just tucked them in. The seams down the middle are really flattering, and I do think that they elongate my legs, which is never a bad thing. While I do love the set, it's not really what I was looking for. But having said that, if you're looking for sweatpants that you can wear with heels and dress up and down like to the airport, and then you have a dinner afterwards, you can throw in like a tailored coat on top of it, this is your piece for sure. Considering I'm not a big logo mania person, I wanted to try a different Champion sweatshirt with the same pant. Fortunately, ShopBob had exactly what I was looking for. The material of the sweatshirt is the same material as the hoodie, which I think it's great. While this is very comfy, I don't think it looks good. The sweatshirt is way too long, And I don't even want to think about how ridiculous it would be to get a sweatshirt shortened. As you can see, when I lift up my arms and then put them back down, I end up with a huge bulge on my belly, which is not flattering. You could fold it this way, but I just don't like the idea of spending this much money on something that you're constantly gonna have to be fixing on yourself. Next, we have Blair, a Missy brand. Unfortunately, the sweatshirt that I ordered was on back order at this moment, so I am trying it on with the Hanes sweatshirt. Blair is a Missy brand, which means it's targeted towards a more mature female market. So think like LL Bean. I do have a special appreciation for these brands. Unlike most retailers, they don't have their stylist pin the product to the model, so the fit portrayed is a lot more accurate to what you're gonna get. You pretty much get what you see. I feel like a lot of e-com websites are focused on styling an outfit rather than showing what a garment actually looks like. The material is the ideal weight. It's not too light like those Fila pieces where you can really tell every dimple in your body, but it's also not too heavy where it will bunch up like the Champion pieces. I thought I wanted an elastic band, but this is honestly a better alternative. It really prevents it from getting too bulky and chunky and really adding width and taking away from my height. I love the way these fit. The waistline hits me at the perfect point, which is high waist. The crotch isn't too long. So just remember to never shy away from new things and try things even if you don't think that they're gonna work. Here's another company that isn't too cool but has a very special place in my heart. Athleta. They're a B Corp, which if you don't know what a B Corp is, you should definitely look into it. I'll link some info down below. While the fit is super accurate, the fabrics don't match, but looking back, I realized that it might be my bad. The top is called Coaster Luxe and the bottom's called Luxe Coaster. So I assumed that they were a set, but they're definitely not. I do have these sweatpants in black, so if you're into this style, the only thing to keep in mind with these is that they get pilly. I don't like the top, but I do like these thumb holes. They're fun. Last but not least, well, maybe, it's another fast fashion retailer, Pretty Little Thing. It was my first time ordering from them. I got their oversized sweater and these jogger pants from their Petite line. The top is a different color than the bottom, and I knew that. I thought I could pull it off, but it looks really funky. Also, this is just confirmation that an elastic hem is not something that I want anymore. It reads really Aladdin-y. I'm really not trying to bash on these pants, but it was kind of a disappointment that they weren't made out of fleece. They're made more of a twill material. So as we were filming this, the mailman literally delivered the back-ordered sweatshirt from Blair. At this point, the Blair sweatpants were my favorite, so receiving this was the best thing ever. Alright, so bear with me. It looks awful. It's super long and not cute or flattering. But the pants are cute. I had an idea. What if I cut this into a crop top? 1 second. I'm using the Misguided sweatshirt as a guide. I like to cut things longer than I think I want them to leave some buffer for shrinkage for natural fibers like cotton. I could have gotten really technical with this with the ruler and tailor's chalk, but I think using my 2 fingers as a guide is totally fine. And that's it. Let's see how it fits. And this is the winner, guys. I am so happy with it. It's not what I thought I was gonna end up with, but I am totally fine with that. I love this crop sweatshirt. I know that I'm gonna wear it with way more things besides these sweatpants. I think the elastic band hem was just too much. this is a much more flattering look. It really controls the volume by your foot. My kind of styling is about opposites. I like to contrast things. And with this, I really wanted to contrast the lack of structure in the sweatsuit with a very structured tailored jacket. Dad ugly sneakers have been on my radar for a long time now. For the last few months, every time I went to get dressed, I would think about how good an outfit would look with just a bigger white tennis shoe. The thing though is that I feel like most of them are pretty unflattering for petites, given that they are in the shape of a big loaf of bread. Which is why I was so excited to finally come across these ones that are more in a pyramid shape. I really do think that they're much more flattering. And sure, they might not be as flattering as a pointed toe flap, but I'm trying to be less precious with my style. Thanks shorties for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and don't forget to share this.